I hope y'all are staying warm and dry out there. I know I'm trying to in this late fall, early winter. And if you're anything like me, my skin just tends to tell the story this time of year. Gets a little bit drier, a little bit tighter, a little bit itchier and more irritated. So I tend to find myself reaching for more emollient lotions and creams and balms and salves and really anything to just keep my skin feeling comfortable. But there is an area of my body that I know I tend to forget, and you probably do too. I like to refer to it as the nether regions. And no, I don't mean these Netherlands. I mean these Netherlands. That's right. We are here today to actually talk about intimate dryness. Most people don't talk about these things with their moms and their aunties and their sisters and friends. So today, just go ahead, pull up a chair, and we'll have a little chat about it. So, intimate dryness is exactly what it sounds like. Also, you'll hear it vaginal dryness, genital dryness, and it can affect really any woman of any age or stage in life. It is most common though in women who are perimenopausal or postmenopausal, going through the change. And that is because most vaginal dryness is caused by drops in estrogen levels, which is a hallmark of that process in life. Estrogen does a lot of wonderful things for us, including helping to maintain the skin and things down there and the moisture level and the natural lubrication of life. But for those of us who haven't crossed that bridge yet, it can also be caused by childbirth, breastfeeding. It can be caused even by some of the medications we take for colds or allergies, antidepressants. It could be a number of different things to cause us to be dry down there and have an uncomfortable situation. But have no fear, because there is something we can do about it. Allow me to introduce Balmy. So, our friends at Intimina actually sent me their latest development, Balmy, which is their intimate soothing cream, specifically to combat the issue of intimate dryness. It is for external use, and all you do is take a little bit of the product and apply it as needed to moisturize and soothe any kind of irritation, whether it be biological induced dryness like we just talked about, or even mechanical induced dryness like from shaving or irritation from having sensitive skin. So, in terms of my experience with it, I have been using it for several weeks. And first things first, I was very pleasantly surprised. I've never used this kind of product before. So, in my mind, I was thinking gel, but it's actually a cream. It's a cream that has the texture of a pleasantly rich lotion. And one of my favorite things about Balmy is that it absorbs. So, if you're like me, you have an active lifestyle, you got places to go, things to do, you might like to exercise, you're always moving. And of course, no one wants to feel like sandpaper down there. But I hate the idea of feeling like I need to clean myself all day. So having a product that adds moisture without sitting on top of your skin feeling wet is really, really awesome. It doesn't have a smell. It's easy to use and long lasting. I found that I did not have to reapply it very often, even though I could have if I needed to. Well, speaking of opening up dialogue, I've been really fortunate that my mom has been pretty open with me about matters of reproductive health or even her menopause journey. And I know that a lot of you all who watch this channel are actually at that juncture in your journey. So I am really happy that she got to test Balmy alongside me and share some of her thoughts from that side of the fence. And a couple of things she noted were the scent. So a lot of the ointments and products that are marketed toward menopausal women for dryness, they don't have artificial fragrance, but they still have a smell, perhaps like a medicinal smell. Balmy does not smell like anything, and I can vouch for that. It literally is scentless. She also mentioned along those lines that the medicinal nature of them can be quite strong and can be actually irritating, which is the opposite of what we're trying to do here. So having something that is sensitive skin friendly is very, very powerful, and also being able to apply it as needed. Some of those products tend to be so strong that you can only apply them maybe a couple of times a day, but Balmy really is light enough or sensitive skin friendly enough to be applied as needed. And last but not least, she mentioned that there was a suppleness after using it, that you know how some lotions, you put them on and they make your skin soft or whatever for the time that it's sitting on your skin, and then it's back to the way it was. Mom noted that Balmy really does actually soften your skin and have some actual benefit there, as opposed to just being kind of a temporary something that you slap on and then the effect is gone. So we both, from our trying of Balmy so far, have enjoyed it, and it's something that I definitely could recommend. Also, this tube is pretty big. Who would have thought 2.5 ounces is this much? But that's quite a bit of product, and I can tell you a little goes a long way. And also, as a footnote, if you're a person that's concerned about staining your underwear and things like that, Balmy does not leave really any trace there. So far with our trying of Balmy and using it for a while, the results have been really great, both in terms of what it does for comfort and moisture and what it doesn't do in terms of causing additional irritation and having scents and things like that. So if I were in the market for an intimate moisturizer, this one I could recommend just based on my personal use, as well as our special contributor. Well, with that being said, I just want to drop a couple reminders here. Number one, let's make sure that we are staying up to date on our gynecological exams and screenings. Balmy happens to be gynecologist recommended, but if you are treating the symptoms of an underlying issue, maybe you have irritation that is being caused by something else, it never hurts to go and see a professional about it. It's also great to develop a relationship with your doctor to be able to get your questions answered, prevent things or catch them early, and just be empowered about your reproductive health. Number two, let's be cognizant of using products as directed and be mindful of where we put them. So, Balmy is developed for external intimate dryness. So, as most products of this kind are, if it isn't specifically designed to go inside and it's not explicitly labeled to go inside, let's keep it on the outside. Thank me later. And last but not least, just a note here for those of us who aren't quite at menopause, that you do have options when it comes to your feminine hygiene. Some people use pads, some people use tampons, but I have gotten a lot of questions, especially after my video on Ziggy Cup, about menstrual cups in general. And speaking of that, check this out. So the last time we talked, I introduced you guys to the Intimina Ziggy Cup 2, which right now is my favorite menstrual product. It's actually a menstrual disc and so comfortable, so easy to use and wear. But one thing I appreciate about Intimina as a brand is that they don't just innovate new products, they improve the ones they have. And if you did not know, Intimina has a collection, a line of their bell-shaped traditional type cups called the LilyCup. There's the LilyCup that is shaped like a petal, and then they improved on that and made the Lily Compact, which is collapsible. And now they have this guy, which is the LilyCup One. It is one size fits all. It is designed to be beginner friendly. And look at how small that is. Like, it's small, it's lightweight, it is collapsible, which is awesome. So let's see if I can get this right the first time. It's designed to be able to collapse down and fit in this little carrying case, which is really, really awesome because you can put it in your purse. And let's say you're just starting out your menstrual journey and you don't know for sure the day nor the hour that your period will start. You can just throw this in your purse and it'll be there for you when you're ready for it. So very nice, very compact. It does hold for 8 hours, just like any of the other cups, which is awesome. It's 100% medical grade silicone, and it's reusable, which is awesome for your wallet and for the environment too. So if you are interested in starting out with a regular like bell-shaped type cup, definitely check out the LilyCup One. And just a little nugget related to that, a cup wash or some sort of cleaner for your cups is a very good investment. I actually got this from Intimina, the Intimate Accessory Cleaner. This is my first bottle. I bought it with my own money. And I'm now on my second bottle because it works so well at keeping my cups clean and fresh and ready to use. Like we just talked about keeping outside things on the outside. You want to make sure that the things you use inside are clean, fresh, and in working order before you put them inside your body. So with that being said, if you're interested in picking up a tube of Balmy, I'm going to leave that link in the description bar, as well as the link to the LilyCup 1 and the Ziggy Cup 2. If you want to check that out. Of course, I have a full review on Ziggy Cup 2. Be sure to check that out in your spare time. So y'all, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know down in the comments if you have conversations about these kind of matters within your circle, because there's something empowering about hearing stories about things that you'll potentially go through before you go through them. And if you're already going through, knowing that you're not alone. And if you're not having those kinds of dialogues, we want to be able to have them here and empower each other. So with that being said, be sure to do what you love what you do, and take care of you, because you are the only you have, and you are the best you that you have. And I'll see you later for the next one. Bye, y'all.